REELER has developed a model called the Human Proximity Model. In the middle of the model, we find the robot. This is what it's all about. But around the robot, we have identified the circle of people who make this robot possible. These are people with technical expertise, the engineers, the software programmers, and the like. It's also the policymakers, and the funding agencies, and the lawyers, and other people that help facilitate a robot coming into being. What we don't find in this inner circle is a close collaboration with end users and affected stakeholders. In fact, we find a gap between their lives and worlds and what goes on in the inner circle. In the circle outside of the inner circle, we find all the people who eventually will work with the robots or be affected by them. Those are the real end users, and it's also the directly affected stakeholders. This is a new category developed by REELER that identify the people in a social and material setting who will not themselves work with the robot, but nevertheless have their work routines or work life changed by it. It could be the nurses, for instance, who now have to help the patient mount an exoskeleton, or it can be a person in a construction site who has to help colleagues in a different way or make way for the robot. Finally, we have identified a group of distantly affected stakeholders. They will never touch the robot, but they will nevertheless need new skills because the robot has changed the meaning of their work life.